Okay, I should be good now. Should be good. Okay, it's happening, guys. I don't know what's going on with my stream, yeah, but it's kind of playing up on me. But we've got a match preview to talk about. Let me just double check to see if everything is all good, because I know I'm a bit early for going live. So let me just do a quick checkup. Let's do a quick checkup. I know I'm not on time. The quality looks good, but I'm not on time. You know what I mean? I'm not on time. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I should stop using my phone as a webcam. But yeah. Chelsea versus Arsenal. Could this be the end or nearing the end of Arteta's time at Arsenal? Because I'm not getting fooled by the fact that Chelsea smoked Noah 8-0. It's not that I'm looking at. I'm just looking at Chelsea. They look like they've got their things together just a little bit, to the point where a team like us, they'll probably know how to maybe get over the line, right? I know I'm not on time. I don't think I'm on time that good, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to try and make do. I'm struggle streaming right now. I mean, it's not a good thing, but it is what it is. Match preview. Let's. So, Chelsea versus Arsenal at Stamford Bridge at 4:30 on the 10th of November, 2024. Right? Let's get into this match preview. I mean, let me just. Who would have confidently predicted Chelsea would be leading Arsenal at this stage, but they do so on goal difference as manager Enzo Maresca's good start continues. The Blues have lost just one of their last 9 Premier League fixtures, winning 5, drawing 3. And with that defeat coming against high-flying Liverpool, Chelsea appear to be in good shape as they aim for the first head-to-head win since August 2021. Drawn 1, lost 4, particularly after thumping, well, I think they've put that wrong, thumping 80 midweek Conference League win over Noah, meant to put 8-0. Chelsea have been more clinical under Maresca than his predecessor, Mauricio Pochettino, and that's evident by them scoring an average of 2 goals per game across their last 4 home league fixtures, 1-2, drawn 2. Now, keep that in mind, because my score prediction is going to be quite interesting, right? My score prediction is going to be quite interesting. However, the goals continuing to flow could depend on how well their talisman Cole Palmer recovers from the knock he picked up against Manchester United last week with that 1-1 draw. The return of captain Martin Odegaard was perhaps the only positive for Arsenal on Wednesday night during their 1-0 UEFA Champions League loss to Inter Milan. Though they could perhaps consider themselves unfortunate having manufactured 20 goal attempts. It was their second loss by that scoreline in a row, as the 1-0 Premier League defeat to Newcastle last Saturday saw them end round outside of the top 4 and 7 points behind leaders Liverpool. Now, we all know that what that is there, don't we? We're outside of the top 4. We know what this fan base has been like, right? Big up to Kurt in the building. He's going with 2-1 Arsenal, 2-1 Chelsea. Big up to you. I'll get onto my score prediction soon. Big up to Moss World. Big up to Moss Sports World. Got to win. We have to. But, yeah. Have you had a haircut, bro? Yeah, man. I've got an event that I'm going to tomorrow, so my brother's boxing tomorrow for charity. So I'm gonna I should have dropped the link in here. I'll do it afterwards. I'll probably do it soon. Why would Mikel Arteta be nearing the end? Because if he doesn't win this game, right, it's going to be a case of everybody's going to be talking about how long can he survive with this? And it'd be the case of you've got Odegaard back and you're not winning this game. This is why I'm saying maybe it could be nearing the end. Rice broken toe, tape it up and play. That's what I did as a young man. And they got all kinds of stuff to help him. I mean, some could say, yeah, you could just play with a broken toe, but I don't know. I think it varies person to person. Man City will probably lose again. Who's Man City got? Big up to Warren Grant. Big up YG, first time in a long time going into Chelsea game, not confident of a win. Well, my score prediction is going to be interesting. All right? But what surprised none is no Rice, no Kai Havertz, no Odegaard. Odegaard is possibly going to play. But no Rice and Kai Havertz, we're going to look at that cut that he had from the other night. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Havertz. Rice won't play. I don't think he's going to play Rice. I can see Odegaard starting because Arteta, he's one where he needs his best players because you can't really survive without him, at least not without Odegaard. Oh, yeah, you got Brighton away. Ooh, Jesus. Need 3 points. Well, in fact, let me carry on with this. I've only got one more sentence, one more paragraph to go, and then we get on to the other bits. As the Gunners have gone 3 league games without a win for the first time this calendar year. Oh, remember, guys, 2024, we were killing it. Look, remember our form, 2024, right? Before the season started, our form. Unbeaten away from home. Barely conceded goals. All this shit. Best defense and all this bollocks, right? Look at it now. 3 losses in a row and everything. You know what I mean? Look at that now. Crying to me and I'm not having it. Ridiculous. These are concerning times for Mikel Arteta's side, who haven't won on the road in the league since mid-September. And that was against... oh, shit. Who was that against again? Who did we beat away from home in September? Off the top of my head, I know we beat Leicester at home. Beat Southampton at home. I can't remember who we beat away from home last. I can't remember. But they've enjoyed themselves here of late, though, as they're unbeaten in the last 5 head-to-heads at Stamford Bridge. 1-3, drawn 2. With the 3 wins they've managed in their first 4 Premier League visits, as many as they'd occurred in 20 prior. Yeah, Arteta is actually unbeaten at Stamford Bridge, believe it or not, guys. I mean... Oh, yeah, it was Spurs, wasn't it? Odegaard will start and get injured in the first... Oh, you see, you can't be saying that, fam. What? Ah! You shut up! Can't be saying that. The only hope I have is Brighton don't park the bus. They've given other teams so many chances. I mean, what would you make of it if you guys lose against Brighton? I'm going to look at the table in a minute anyway. 2-1 Arsenal, Saka and Havertz versus Jackson. Is Palmer going to play? I say Rice plays, but if not, Moreno then. Moreno apparently he's questionable because of illness. That's what I've seen anyway. So yeah, Moreno might not even play, but Moreno's shit anyway, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. Moreno is he's just not that guy. But anyways, so looking at this, will not play is Calfrey with the injury. Sterling loan agreement. Not that Sterling would actually play this game anyway, because Arteta's saving him for the League Cup. So by doing that, you better fucking get these players to win the League Cup then. Tine and Tomiyasu. Questionable is Rice. Now for Chelsea, Sancho is questionable. Yeah, so obviously Chelsea will be it'd be much better for them if Sancho can play for them in this game. But Rice is questionable, so it's a possibility, but I don't think Rice will play. Head to head, Chelsea's last 5 matches, they've won 3 of the last 5, losing 1 and drawing 1. The latest coming with an 8-0 win against Noah before in a Conference League. Before that, Premier League draw at Man United 1-1. Before that, EFL Cup loss to Newcastle away from home 2-0. Before that, Premier League win against Newcastle 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. And before that, in the conference, a 4-1 win against Panathinaikos, or Kios, however you pronounce it. As for Arsenal, we've won 2 of our last 5, losing 2, drawing 1. With the latest being a 1-0 loss at Inter Milan. Before that, a 1-0 loss at Newcastle in the Premier League. Before that, a 3-0 win at Preston in the EFL Cup. Before that, a 2-2 draw at home to Liverpool. Before that, a 1-0 win against Shakhtar in the Champions League. Now, the last 5 matches against Chelsea sees Arsenal win 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them's a friendly, innit? Yeah, one of them's a friendly. So won 4 of the last 5 against Chelsea. The latest being at the Emirates last season, a 5-0 win for Arsenal against Chelsea at the Emirates. Before that, a 2-2 draw at Stamford Bridge the last time we were here. Before that, a 3-1 win at the Emirates. Before that, a 1-0 win at Stamford Bridge. And in the friendly, we beat them 4-0 in the friendly, but friendly is what it is. Now, as for the table, we sit behind Chelsea on goal difference. Chelsea in 4th, Arsenal in 5th. Level on points with Aston Villa, actually, as well. Tottenham are 2 points behind us. Brighton are 2 points behind us. Fulham are 2 points behind us. 3 points behind us. Bournemouth are 3 points behind us. And Newcastle are 3 points behind us. So this table's looking a bit goofy right now when you go from 2nd downwards. So yeah, a loss for Arsenal wouldn't be good, because if Aston Villa win, Tottenham win, Brighton win, you know what I mean? These men are going above us. Like, we could drop, depending on the goal. I think we've got better goal difference than we've got a better goal difference of Fulham. We could drop as low as 9th if we don't win. And Tottenham, Aston Villa, and Brighton win. You know what I mean? That'd be an absolute shambles. That'd be an absolute shambles. Arsenal midfield will be Trossard, Partey, Odegaard. Trossard, he needs to go back to the bench. Sorry. You know what I mean? He back to the bench. He does better when he comes off. If City's losing to Brighton, I think Liverpool wins the league. I'm not getting fooled by Liverpool yet. I'm not getting fooled. I get Liverpool, you know, they've changed manager, and, you know, it looks like it from the outside looking in, it looks like summer. You know what I mean? At the same time, we've all known Liverpool to be in this kind of position, and then just ended up cocking it up. If it's not going to be us, I'd rather it be Liverpool. But, you know, this is the same players that were in this kind of position last season. So anything different that happens now is purely on the manager, in my opinion. Like, it's purely like, you know, if you man get over the line, like, the manager is the huge factor. You know what I mean? But if they don't go over the line and they do what they did last season, then it's clear that these same set of players are giving you the same kind of result, because Klopp was in this position last season. See what I'm saying? I'm not getting fooled by Liverpool yet. You know what I mean? I'm still, if I'm thinking Arsenal are in a title race and have a chance of winning the league, I'm still more worried about Man City. You know what I mean? Because they're the ones that are the current champions. They're the ones that keep winning. You know what I mean? Don't matter that Man City are second. You know what I mean? It's still a case of what obviously you don't want to ignore Liverpool, but at the same time, it's like we'll just see in it. We'll just see with Liverpool, but we know what the deal is. One Man City. That's the difference. If we got Partey, Rice, Odegaard midfield, then we're winning the game, no problems. If that midfield plays, there's a higher chance we'll win this game. Big up to Rod Foster in the building. Did you know Man City lost to Bournemouth for the first time in our history? Yeah. City 5 points above you. Yeah. We beat Chelsea closer to 3, and if Brighton beat you, they're closing in as well. Aston Villa got Liverpool away tomorrow night. Well, Villa aren't doing shit. I know Villa are on a losing streak right now, so this could be a game where they get some revival, but Villa will never fool me in the first place. They will never fool me. It's just the fans that are out here.
Just help me to understand.
The fans that want Emery's nuts.
I've seen him do it.
You know what I mean? Because he was doing what he was doing. I thought to myself, fam, we might have had Emery for only 1 season, but even I still know what the deal is. Like, people forget, right? Hang on a minute. Let me just close this comment. People forget, and I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep saying it until I get proven wrong, right? Going forward. People forget Aston Villa got top 4 last season because Spurs didn't want Arsenal to win the league. When Aston Villa needed to win that game to seal top 4, they didn't win a game for the rest of the season. And it was Spurs that was like, I don't want to win league. I don't want Arsenal to win league, so I don't want to win this game. You know what I mean? And that helped Aston Villa. Women's match soon. Gunners. Okay. To be fair, that's true, because City do normally turn it on in January. This is what I'm saying. We know City do this. So this is why I'm not looking at Liverpool like I would Man City. You know what I mean? You can't look at anybody like that when they're not the current champions. You know what I mean? They're not the current champions. There'll be some Liverpool fans that will talk up the way what they're doing right now, because the top in the Champions League, the top in the Premier League. But we've all seen this before, haven't we? I just think that there'll be some Liverpool fans that might get a bit carried away with what's currently going on. You know what I mean? And it's like we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Big up to put on the shades. Ironically, I've got on my shades tonight. Second half of the season, City always mop up. Yeah. And the thing is, right? And this is going back to Liverpool fans, right? Because Jamie Carragher, he had the audacity, right? Jamie Carragher, when Liverpool, when it was a case of Liverpool and Man City for the title race, right? He had the audacity to turn around and say that the Liverpool versus Man City is a bigger rivalry than Man United and Arsenal.
Get him out! Get him! I've seen him do
it. This myth that there was ever a thing of Klopp versus Pep like that was embarrassing, in my opinion, right? That's like sleeping with a girl once, right? And you're telling everybody that you're a thing, right? You're telling everybody, oh, me and her, summer. It's like you slept with her once, fam. AKA, Liverpool won 1 league title against Man City, right? Ironically, City completely fell off that season, right? And Liverpool were just blitzing. Let's call a spade, right? Let's just call a spade. And I've said this before. If City hadn't fallen off that season and City were in the title race like they always are, and it was close, we all know City would have just won that league in 2020. We all know that. And that's not me being bitter, being salty. We all know that. City would have won the league if it were close. It took a massive fall off This is why I keep saying about Arsenal that it's going to take us to do what Liverpool did for us to get over the line, it seems. Because when it's close, nobody can just seem to just get over the line. Even though when we were in a position to win the league against Man City, we didn't even need to beat them. You see what I'm saying? But the longer Liverpool go on, and I can't believe I'm making this about Liverpool right now, but the longer Liverpool go on and don't win a league title, right, then you have to look back at it and be like, well, Blackburn won a Premier League in 95 and then didn't do anything again in terms of winning the league. Leicester won the league in 2016 and they haven't done anything again. So surely you can look at Liverpool the same way, apart from Liverpool have won trophies around the Premier League. Just saying. Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm being harsh on Liverpool fans and everything like that, but let's call a spade a spade. You see what I'm saying? So this is why some people might not be looking at Liverpool like that. You know what I mean? Like there's one eye on them kind of thing, but it's not the case of we're still looking at Man City and like these man might turn it round. These man might do this, these man might do that. Because they've literally shown us they can fall off and then, you know what I mean, come back. We still need signings in January also. The thing is, if you lot don't make much of any signings in January, if you lot then win the league still, with these injuries, that'll probably be more impressive than your last two Premier League wins, in my opinion, because of the context, especially if it's close. You know what I mean? Pep Guardiola and Klopp was a friendly rival. It was barely anything, man. Let's call a spade a spade. It was barely anything. Like you get some Liverpool fans, especially Jamie Carragher, ex-player, that will try and gaslight the fan base and everyone into believing that rivalry was something. Fam, like I said, it's like sleeping with a girl once, but then you make out that you were a thing for years. It's like you knew who she is, and you've then finally slept with her. But then you've never done anything since. But you're telling everybody we're a thing. That's literally Liverpool versus Man City in the Premier League in terms of battling for the title. You know what I mean? Wonder how Klopp would be viewed as a manager if they never won their first title in 30 years because of Man City. This is the thing. And another thing as well, and I said this to my Liverpool fan friends as well, just before the Champions League final in 2022, I said if Klopp don't win this one, then it's not a good look for him because when you look at the Champions League finals he'd lost to a team of pedigree. When he finally won it, who did he beat? Spurs. I mean, you have to beat who's in front of you, of course. I'm not taking that away from him. But if it wasn't Spurs in that Champions League final in 2019 and it was Real Madrid, Liverpool wouldn't have won that. I'm just going to call it as I see it. They wouldn't have won it. If it was a team of pedigree, a Barcelona or someone in that final, I don't think they would have won that. Again, I don't want to take anything away from Liverpool, but we have to call a spade based on what we've seen prior and post the Premier League and Champions League win. You know what I mean? What we saw post the Premier League win was them try and win the Premier League again, and it ended up being close, and they missed out. What we saw post that Champions League win in 2019 was they got to another final, right? Having already got over the line of winning it the last time they win it, and they lost again to a team of pedigree. Just saying. You know what I mean? Henry's Arteta out. I hadn't heard what he's been saying, but I think there's a clip going round, and so, I think the comment said that he's Arteta out, and you know what I mean. I don't blame him, but he needs another transfer window, and you know what I mean. He's past his sell-by date now, but big up to John Craig. J1 Johnson says, for me, I can't see how Arteta gets sacked. He's taking this club from relegation battle to in the mud to title challenges. I'll forever be grateful to our gaffer, fam.
Ah!
I mean, if we had a manager of pedigree come in at that time when Arteta came in, do you think he would have done more than what Arteta's done now for this club? Or do you think he would have done less? Because for a start, what we know is that he probably would have got top 4 quicker. Right? And probably by now, given this amount of time that Arteta's got, probably would have done one more than what Arteta's done. Ten Hag done more at Man United than what Arteta's done here. You know what I mean? And that's Ten Hag. You know what I mean? Tottenham shouldn't have got to that UCL final anyway. Oh yeah. Forgot they got past you, man, didn't they? I was fuming at you lot, man. They couldn't stop Spurs. But do you think even the best Arsenal of recent times would get past Man City like that in a Champions League quarterfinal, semi-final, whatever it was? You know what I mean? You think that Arsenal would have done that? No way, Jose Enrique, fam. You know what I mean? Would be very disrespectful to sack him after everything he's done for us. So tell me, J1 Johnson, what has to happen for Arteta to be sacked, or for you to be like, I think he should leave now? What has to happen? I just want to know what has to happen in your eyes. Like, if he doesn't win the title this season, he doesn't win any trophies this season, do you still keep him? I just want to know. The thing is, Liverpool do have a small pedigree in the Champions League, more than Man United do. Just Real Madrid has more. Yeah. Liverpool has pedigree, but you know, some could say maybe they were unlucky to get Real Madrid in those 2 finals. But the point of the matter is the final that they did win was a team that had 0 pedigree, and it's like, well, you know what I mean? It's almost like being matched with a boxer, and it's like, you've been boxing before, you've done it all before, but you've matched with somebody that's never done it before, and then this is when you finally win. You know what I mean? It's a bit, but yeah, you know, I might sound like I'm digging at Liverpool, but I'm just calling a spade a spade. You know what I mean? No, Arteta's taking us to leaps and bounds. Well, hopefully, when I scroll down these comments, I'm going to see your answer to my question, fam. Arsenal's never been in a relegation battle. When he first got the job, what are you talking about? He was 8 or 6 when Arteta. To be fair, we were in 2020-2021 season. I think we were like, there was one point where I think we were like 17th, but it was after a few games, but we were on terrible form. He got us back into Europe, won us that FA Cup. Won that FA Cup with Emery/Wenger's team. Didn't do anything after that, apart from maybe clinch a shield. I mean, is this good? Is this really good enough? He would have won the league if it wasn't.
Ah! Just help me to understand. I'm waiting! I've seen him do it!
Jesus. Tottenham cheated against us. Was it Tottenham, or was it the officials not doing the jobs properly? You know what I mean? Because Sterling, that last goal, Sterling was offside, from what I can remember. Kai Kensington says Arteta's won nothing, sack him now. Arsenal fans didn't have the same energy when Poch finished second with Spurs. Exactly. When Poch finished second with Spurs, all we were saying is there were bottle jobs. And because the season they finished second, we won the FA Cup. And none of us were turning around saying, "Oh, Spurs had a better season." And I pointed this out before. No Arsenal fan turned around and said, "I'd rather be where Spurs are in 2017." Nobody said that. Nobody cared. You know what I mean? Or when Ollie finished second in United, exactly. You know what I mean? Because the narrative was, well, okay, you finished where you finished, but you didn't win anything. That FA Cup was Emery team. Yeah, and you know what? I missed that team. I still miss that team. Even though it was banter error, you know, them times, I still miss that team. You know what I mean? Unless he drops. See, this is what I'm saying. See what I mean?
I've seen him do it.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean about top four. This top four talk. This is why I can't stand that we get into the Champions League for just finishing in the top four. Because if you had to win the Premier League to be in the Champions League, to attract world-class players, right? Fans like this will be like, no, you have to win the league. Otherwise, you get out. So now, when I see stuff like this, I think to myself, well, if I know this club will get rid of Arteta for us not finishing in the top four, I'll take not finishing in the top four if needs be. Just so that we can move on. You see what I'm saying? Jesus. But J1, was it PGMOL's fault we couldn't beat Villa and West Ham at home? Was it their fault we couldn't finish our chances? This is the thing. Like, against Villa and Newcastle last season, we all know the robbery that happened, you know. But we were shit in that game anyway. Why were we shit? We shouldn't have been shit. You know what I mean? Accountability is on these players and the manager. I still think fans are overreacting. We've still got so much time in the season. I think we will still personally win the league. 2022-23, it was 5 points. Last season, it was 2. But so that's where you're going.
Just help me to understand. I've seen him do it.
That's where you're going with him. All right. If that's what you think. That's what you think. And was it? We drew that game. You're on about the Emirates one. We drew to them. That 10-man film, yeah, we drew to them at 2-2 at the Emirates. But yeah, it feels like a loss. It felt like a loss. It wasn't Emery's squad, it was Arteta's squad because Arteta was the manager. It didn't work like that, fam. Arteta didn't buy not one of them players that season. He walked in. You know what I mean? It's like if you walk into someone's house and you start playing on their PlayStation 5, it's not your PlayStation 5. It's the person's house you walked into. You know what I mean? It's not your game just because you're continuing where somebody else left off. You know what I mean? It's like if you marry a woman that's already got children by somebody else, they're technically not your kids. You didn't help birth them kids. You walked in. You know what I mean? You walked in and picked up another man's seed. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. Was it PGMO's fault? One shot on target in multiple games. Yep, exactly. That one shot on target against Newcastle. I remember the one shot on target against Sporting away, was it? No, Porto away, I think it was. One of them. Some goofy shit. Bunches in my if we didn't get robbed against Newcastle and West Ham, we would have won the league. It's making us look bad. Babs is a problem, just like AFTV. Can't stand him, got no side exposed fraud's true colours. Thomas Lair, damn robbed again. Yeah, it's going to be a recurring theme. No accountability on the manager, no nothing. Tottenham scored a handball goal and they're not. Oh, there was a handball thing, wasn't there? Yeah, top 4 merchant. Yeah. Come on, bro. Where's our own accountability? It's true that refs do screws over, but you're typical blaming refs only fan. Big up to Andy in the building. Arteta in.
Ah! You shut up! I've seen him do it!
Can't be having that, fam. Can't be having that. But big up to you anyway. Arteta did manage, yes. But the point is, it's Emery's team. It was. YG, nah, man, I don't miss that team at all. We were in the sticks. We were winning trophies, yes, but paper over cracks. Only thing I miss. Yeah, obviously, we missed that. But in recent times, of what you can go back to, in like the most recent thing you can go back to, is that team. I mean, because when I look at that team now, right, I just think that team won an FA Cup. That team should have never have done that. When you look at the context of what was going on, but they ended up doing it. And then this manager decided, I'll come in, get rid of Pepe, eventually get rid of Aubameyang. Guendouzi didn't see that FA Cup final, and Guendouzi was a decent player for us, and he just started to fuck things up. And to show for that, he couldn't show us anything for that. Like if a manager comes in, makes ruthless decisions like that, but he wins you the Champions League title, League Cups, FA Cups, you look at him and be like, well, you know what I mean? But you can't fuck all that up, then not win none of those. You know what I mean? You just you just can't do that. Season starts from 0 points. We might as well restart the season as things are carrying on. Jesus Christ, we've got Forest really chilling third in the table. You know what I mean? They might be last season's Villa, for all we know. Managers we could have gotten this summer: Flick, Conte, Zage, Simeone, Mourinho, Tuchel, Sanchez, Mancini, Max Allegri. But the thing is, you say any of them names to any of these fans, you know what I mean? They'll say Hansi Flick, or he didn't do a good job at Germany because he managed Germany for a bit, didn't he? Conte, look what he did at Spurs though. Inzaghi, or he can't speak English or some shit. Simeone, don't like his style of play. Mourinho, don't like his style of play. Tuchel, look what he did at Chelsea. He lost those cup finals, despite the fact that he won a European treble, right? Michael Sanchez, which one's Michael Sanchez now? I'm more of a face person in terms of, if you show me somebody, I know who they are. If you say a name, he's come up with that. Oh, Girona manager. No, they'll dismiss that as well and say, "Oh, sorry, Girona." Mancini, they'll use his time at Man City when he got sacked. They'll use that against him, despite he won the Euros with his own country. And Max Allegri, again, they'll just say, "Oh, you got to Champions League finals and didn't win." There'll be something. You know what I mean? It was only 2 points because we had Haaland, KDB out for most of the season. It would have been more. 2 points for City, possibly. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more of his comments. Half of these comments will say PGMO well rig for Man City. Don't even know PGMO is all Premier League, English FA, and EFL. People charging them over 115 charges. Yeah, so if say Man City get done for some of the things, then they can't use that then to say, oh, well, they're trying to help Man City, because they would have actually charged them and punished them for it. You know what I mean? YG, would you sign for AFTV for 1 million a year? 1 million a year. Sign for them to do what? Because I don't like that idea of being part of anything and then I can't be myself anymore. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to be part of something if I can't. Because some people join certain channels and then they can't do certain stuff on their own channel because they're with another channel. You know what I mean? So if I was to ever sign for any channel for 1 million a year, that's like selling your soul kind of thing. Because there's no way, let me find it. There's no way Jose Enrique would there be something in that's kind of has you still being able to be you type shit. I find I should have these Arsenal players as their profile. Yeah. He's got 1 year as his profile picture, so we know that this person's and it's not dig at 1 year, but you usually expect it to be like a proper OG in the game. You can always detect when somebody's possibly hasn't hit puberty yet. You know what I mean? We win the FA Cup with Mustafi and Kolasinac and David Luiz. Yeah. And we can't even do that with Saliba and Gabriel now. Arteta can't even do that for that defense. Even though I have said all along, I do think we'll win the FA Cup this season because of this shit that's going on right now in the season. I knew it'd come to this. You know what I mean? It'll get like this. It'll get peak. And I think that we'll be in it, and it's all we can fight for. But yeah, I didn't even get into my score prediction for the game. Let me read these last few comments and I'll get onto it. Had a pound favor, asked me put wood to request Arteta. Yeah. Big up to Charlotte Smalls. Big up Yorkshire Gunner, West Ham fan here, but keep up the good, great content. Big up to you. I've actually cooked West Ham quite a bit on this channel. But that doesn't mean fans of other clubs, West Ham, whatever, aren't welcome. They're always welcome here. I'm not one of those. I might cook a football club, doesn't mean that the fans are welcome. You know what I mean? But big up to you anyway. Why would PGML have one to even the Premier League want to kick us out of the Premier League? Yeah. Big up to you, Lee, Northside, Kenny Ken, Jez, Dan Potts, all spreading the truth about Arsenal, not clowns like Bav's 14. So, you have to. It's to a point where Arsenal got so bad and so complacent that fans like me and who you've mentioned are necessary to put it out there that this is not acceptable. This is not what we stand for, and this is not what the football club is about. You know what I mean? Every time I suggest people and back up why they could get this and that manager that I use, what United have done as an example, it gets dismissed. Yeah, United going in and getting the manager mid-season. This is how you know Man United want to go places. They literally teeth Sporting's manager. They literally reached in and like, thank you. Who are we doing that to? The most we did that was taking Arteta from under Pep's armpits. You know what I mean? Not really a flex, is it? But and then we had to watch Ancelotti then go to Everton. I was fuming when that happened because I looked at it like we could have got him instead. You can't say certain stuff you believe. If you join for 1 million, are you taking it now? Sorry, it sounds good. It's easy to say that because it's hindsight. It's but I can't do being suppressed of I can't do with being suppressed. I won't. Obviously, 1 million a year is life-changing money and everything like that. But the suppression, I'm keeping the way I am. But maybe if that was thrown at me, that's when really you would know if you would really do it or not, kind of thing. Because it's easy for somebody to say no. It's easy to sound good on paper, but if that was really thrown in front of you, I just don't think the suppression part. Yeah, but Mania is the next Yamal. We will have to see. because we know what this fan base can be like, getting giddy, right? We're as bad as Man U fans in some cases. In my best wing in the world. Yeah, he's probably going to be the next Messi, and whoever he's going to be compared to, who's going to be doing numbers as well, will be like the next Ronaldo. It's, you know what I mean? Like, that's probably what it's going to be. Imagine if Crystal Palace not Arsenal. I'll go even a step further, Kurt. Imagine if it was Nketiah that scores the goals. You know what I mean? Just imagine that. Rob, as a West Ham fan who wants Lopetegui sacked, what do you think of my list of managers to replace him? All free agents. Mancini would be a realistic option for West Ham. I just don't get West Ham wanting David Moyes sacked. That trophy you've got in your profile picture there, that's the best thing that's happened to West Ham in a very, 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 very long time. Since West Ham last won a European trophy, really. You know what I mean? But I was, man, like fat, I think you meant to put Fat Joe. Pop it on big. No worries, Josh. We're going to cook Arsenal quite a bit. Yeah. Angela is possibly the way out of Real Madrid. Fans are getting fed up with him now due to their form, but Arsenal won't do it. Nope. Won't do it. Sadly, they move the same way as likes with Chelsea or Madrid. Yep. And it shows because look what they've won compared to us. You know what I mean? It's madness. You hear what faster to... Oh, yeah, it's going viral. Yeah. The thing is, at least he said it to his face. At least he said what he had to say, and he said it to his face. Now, my score prediction, because I've been sidetracked by the comments, but I don't mind because, you know, I've got all night. My score prediction for this game, I'm going with Chelsea 3, Arsenal 1. I don't think things are going to get any better until, let me look at the fixtures. Just put it up on here. So obviously we've got Chelsea on Sunday, then we've got Forest next Saturday. Well, no, actually, there's a goofy international break in there. And then we'll come back and we're against Forest. Then we've got Sporting away in the Champions League. Then West Ham, oh my days. I don't know when it's going to get better. Because then we've got West Ham away, then Man United at home. And Man United, new manager bounce. They're going to be well up for it. Then Fulham away. Fulham away after that. I'm struggling. I'm actually struggling.
Just help me to understand. Crying to me, and I'm not having it.
I don't know where our next win is coming from. I'm going to be honest. Because I'd like to say Forest at home, but that could be a draw. I doubt we'll go to Sporting and win. You could say West Ham, but I literally... Oh, I'm missing some comments here. And Garnacho, a white one. If it would have been... Well, hang on a minute. Did I not read your comment, couple? Softies are making it more than he's just... Making it more than he is just... Because Faz has a brown face. And Garnacho, a white one. If it would be the other way around, they wouldn't say anything. Oh, you mean if Faz was a footballer and Garnacho... Someone that looked like Garnacho said what they said to him. He needed to be sacked though, actually, but our poisonous board got a clown in charge. Being Graham put out of that list, total hipster manager. We've gone back and we've gone backwards. I mean, obviously West Ham won the conference, Europa Conference. What would have been good enough going forward from a West Ham's point of view after winning that? Like, what would you want a David Moyes to do to say, okay, you're staying as manager? I can't remember where you finished. Where did you finish last season? Can't remember where you finished last season. Yep, 3-1 for me. Yeah, unfortunately. Pogba and Lingard were getting dog shit racial abuse. Nobody was saying shit. So frustrating. I was disappointed seeing Flex getting on a bandwagon when he and Rance witnessed live racism. Get on a bandwagon on what? The abuse. Flex and Rance were defending Pogba and Lingard, from what I can remember. I don't remember them being against Pogba. I know Rance was definitely like caping for Pogba. He was definitely caping for Pogba when all the racist abuse and all that stuff, and because I remember like the media, ESPN, they started talking about what Pogba put on Instagram. Like, Pogba posted something of his personal life on Instagram, and they made a big deal out of it. And it's like, fam, when Kevin De Bruyne does it, nobody says shit. And Flex literally got racially abused last week. These men will say anything to protect their relationship with the club. Wait a minute, am I missing something then? Also, 2-2 for Aaron Forrest. Won't surprise me. No money for white man says against Mbappe. They want to make a big deal out of it. Flex were at OT watching the game together and then witness live racism in the stands. That's believable. That's believable. Papa and Big Puss says. I mean, to be fair, it was quite funny. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, guys, I don't know where our next win is coming from. I mean, if we win on Sunday, yeah. London derby. Can't see us winning on Sunday. Because I just can't see anything. We can turn around and say, okay, we had all these chances against Inter Milan, but Inter Milan allowed us to have them chances. They allowed us to, because they knew what they had to do. I'm sharing what Rance just shared on the Streamer League Gunner. Shit. Saying Arsenal in a muddling moment. Yeah, weighing it more than you guys. And apparently Flex knows fast personally. It's a bit cringe. Right into public comment. Hang on. Wait. Have I? Am I missing something? So what's Flex done then? What's he said about Faz? You finished ninth last season. All right. Going to the game tomorrow, York. Who are you playing? Actually, I can check it on here. Let's have a look. Everton. Oh, if you mean Everton, if that's like almost that's a struggle derby. That both teams struggling. Who's going to come out on top and win? I can see Everton beating you. I can see Everton beating you. But that's his next job, Everton. I've just got a feeling Ten Hag might be the next manager of Everton. Because I think they'll look at him and be like, you won trophies at Man United. Despite you being sacked, you won trophies there, right? And we could do with some trophies because you haven't won a trophy since '95. I mean, I could see that happened between. Do you disagree with Faz making it like Faz did something wrong? and abusive to Garnacho. Faz just said, working your first touch and make better passes. I would take it with a pinch of salt if I was Nacho. Yeah, because Garnacho said something about why don't you play then or something like that. So Flex obviously didn't agree with him. Well, he didn't abuse him, did he? He didn't. Let me. I've got some time tonight. Let me go on Twitter. Let me have a look at this. I know where I can find it actually, because I know where I saw it in the first place. What happened there? Wait a minute. What's this? Oh, right. Hold on. Right. We've got the video. Right. I'm going to share my screen. You think Moyes will be the next manager for Everton? It could be. Right, I'm going to share my screen. Right. So this is we're in reaction mode now. So I need to, like, I'm not sure what abuser. All right, let's play it.
Garnacho, you got to pass better today, yeah, please. Pass better today, score a goal, and work on your first touch as well, yeah?
Garnacho, why are you not playing?
Now, I don't see anything wrong with that, right? I don't see anything wrong with that. He's basically saying to him, look, work in your first touch, score some goals today. He didn't abuse him. He didn't go out of line. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Garnacho, you got to pass better today, yeah, please. Pass better today, score a goal, and work on your first touch as well, yeah?
Garnacho, why are you not playing?
I've never heard Garnacho speak before, so I didn't know his English was that sharp. Why are you not playing? I don't see anything wrong with that, though. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I saw it when it was posted, but I just thought, oh, well, it is what it is. But I didn't know that Flex didn't agree with Faz saying that. Big up to Sports, Mana. The biggest problem was not buying a striker. Moreno and Calafiori cost 80 million for both. Imagine a striker we could have bought with that money. Yeah, like Victor Gyökeres. Could have got him. You think we're going to get him? Nope. Anyone think that we're going to get Victor Gyökeres? No, it happened. We'll watch him go Man United before he ever come to us. You know what I mean? But yeah, as for this video, I don't see anything wrong. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Nacho just said, why are you not playing? Basically, I'll play it again. I'll play the whole thing again.
Garnacho, you got to pass better today, yeah, please. Pass better today, score a goal, and work on your first touch as well, yeah?
Garnacho, why are you not playing?
He did not like that, eh?
So Garnacho asked him, why are you not playing? So obviously Garnacho seen it as, you're giving me all this criticism and whatever. So it's like, why are you playing then? You know what I mean? That's how Garnacho's that's why he said what he said. In the manner he said it in. Sent him back to Spain. He's not Argentina. Go Bridge on X. I stand with Garnacho. Did he actually put that? Let me have a look at this. Let me For some reason I type faster when I'm on stream. I don't know why. I don't really usually type this fast. Well, kind of do it in there. If he did put it, it would have been funny though. This turns into a reaction video real quick. Well, I thought, you know what? If I'm gonna just quickly react to it, I might as well put the backdrop and go into reaction mode. I should have gone and got my hat. You see, Declan Rice follows Lee Gunner. No, I didn't know that. Is he actually following on X? Is he actually following? Oh yeah, there it is. People are entitled to their opinions. I stand with Garnacho and persist with the opinion that he has the highest potential for bad games happening. Right, let me Where's he following on? Was it Instagram? Well, right. Well, I don't see the problem with what Faz said to him would have been different if Faz called him a CUNT. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing, not a big deal. No, nothing like that. It's not. It won't beef. You know what I mean? So, yeah, not a. It's not a deal. Oh yeah. By the way, right? The video I did last night, the AFTV reaction, can now not be monetized because it's been picked up for copyright. It wasn't on the Forever Arsenal bit. It was literally the whole video. Like it picked up where it was from. To be honest, that's pissed me off more than any other video that hasn't been monetized, because I manipulated the footage. I think my mistake was I didn't put a tint on the video. I think that was my mistake. But it just feels like they might have seen it and decided to flag it. That's what it feels like. But yeah, that's not monetized. I'm not happy bunny about that. I don't know how much views it's got now. Let me just have a look. $451. So it's not got many. But yes, ineligible. That actually went wrong with the reply to be honest. When someone tells you how to do your job, of course it's gonna get your back up. It's all walks of life. It's not a big deal, really. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? There's no handbags thrown. Are you ever gonna collab with Bows? Maybe talk football terrace. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not against collabing with them. But me and the likes of Bavs are on the same page when it comes to Arsenal as such, because he's more on the toxic positive side of things. It took him this long to get to a stage where he's kind of looking at Arteta sideways. But I think that if we turn around in form and finish 3 points behind Man City this season and win nothing, he'll start sucking off Arteta again. That's where we're not on the same page. As for Henry Talks Football, aka Two Arsenal Legends TV, I mean, again, I won't be like, oh, I'm trying to avoid him. You know, I just put up fun when it comes to shit like this. So the football terrace, I mean, I've again got nothing against them. Just again, I like to poke fun using this. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna say never. You just never know. You know what I mean? You just never know. What mutants and retards, Mr. Fate Tottenham fan. Henry's been exposed by legal. Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's he doesn't do watch alongs and live streams as he doesn't get super chats. Oh, I've done watch alongs and stuff and live streams, and I don't get any super chats. I mean, I've only had 2 in my time of being monetized. Big up to Ronnie, Spurs fan. Blue is a colour. Football is a game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain, because Chelsea is our name. Why have you got Tottenham badge in your profile picture if you're cheering Chelsea so much? Tottenham is supposed to hate Chelsea. Am I not right in thinking that?
I've seen him do it.
Help me out here.
Just help me to understand.
Do you need mods? Not right now. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Cause I haven't sorted out mods, no nothing yet. But I suppose I can make some of his moderators. I suppose I could do that. Man might run it. Is that Rance burner account? Who knows? Who knows? But in fact, let me just click view on YouTube. I'll be able to. Add as moderator. Right. So I've made Andy a moderator, and I'm making you one, Kurt. And I'll make Rod one. Because you guys are regulars in here. I can't go further up there. Oh, yeah. I'll make Warren moderator. Because you guys are regulars. I don't know what them stickers are. Charlotte Small says, can I be a mod? It's my first time seeing you in here, but I suppose it won't hurt. Yeah. Right, you're a mod now. Yes, you've got spanners next to your names now. So I'm being kind tonight. I've made Charlotte Smalls a mod, right? This is the first time seeing you in here. So that's me being nice. I'll get to them later. But yeah. Arsenal versus Chelsea. I'm going for a 3-1 loss. I don't recall this season yet predicting that we'd lose a game. I could be wrong. I can't remember what if I predicted a loss, it might have been a Champions League game. But I don't think I predicted. Oh no. Yeah, it was. I think I predicted we'd lose against Atlanta. I'm sure I put that we'd lose that game. So yeah, this is yeah, it's Rod's going 1-0 Arsenal. I can't see us keeping a clean sheet. Our defense is all over the place. Warren saying 2-1 Arsenal. I can't see us conceding just one goal either. They're gonna get chances. The way that our last few games, even the Preston game, they cut through us with ease, getting down them sides. They just couldn't finish. Any opinions on Trump's victory? There's a lot I could say in terms of the Kamala Harris fans, but this ain't the channel for it. I haven't been posting on my other channel, but yeah, I mean, I'm not in America, no, nothing like that, but I'm glad he won because I'm sick of the certain narratives that has been trying to be pushed about Kamala. So yeah, I was glad that Trump won. You know what I mean? I meant Chelsea. Sorry. All right. Chelsea can't keep clean sheet. Also, that's why I'm saying 3-1. I mean, would you take Nuno or Arsenal? Right now, I mean, he's doing all right at Forest, but he's more experienced than Arteta. It would make sense getting him in than ever getting Arteta in. So probably would, but I don't. Well, if it's a case of it's only him or you keep Arteta, then I probably would take him. But otherwise, no, because I want a manager at this club that has won the Champions League or at least been to a final. 2-2, 2-1 Chelsea. I take Nuno Arsenal and sack Arteta. Chelsea are so bad at clean sheets. Trump is the Don. I'm Trump all day. Yeah, I'm glad Kamala Harris. I mean, even though I'm not over there, I don't live over there. I've never been over there. I'm just glad Kamala Harris didn't win because I'm just sick of the certain narrative that's been pushed about this woman, as if the making out she's something she's not. You know what I mean? Cole Palmer is better than Saka. What do you think? Cole Palmer's more central, isn't he? I just think I don't really get involved with this player's better than this player because I'm thinking of it as if we get rid of Arteta and we have a proven manager that's won shit before at this club and he gets his hands on Saka, I'm thinking to myself, could that manager bring even more out of Saka? Because if they can, and Arteta was doing all this under this manager, then ain't that going to make Saka lapse most of the competition that people keep comparing him to? Trump all the way, you're fake news. I mean, like I said, if I was casting a vote, I'd have voted him from here. Like if people from the outside could just vote, I'd have voted him. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you see certain fans of certain things, and you think to yourself, if they won, they'd get. For example, let's take Spurs fans, right? We know how bad it'll get the second they get their hands on a trophy. So you don't want them to win a trophy. It's kind of like that. You know what I mean? Better than Teta, but not ideal. Yeah, I want somebody who's been to the highest level, bare minimum. That's personally what I want. I think Cole Palmer is the best player in England squad. Yeah, I think he should start. But then again, he was so quiet at Old Trafford. Them are the sort of games you need to be turning up. Really, you need to be really turning up. I don't want Nuno, not an upgrade from Arteta. I'm just thinking of if you give Nuno a team, a certain type of team, what could he do with it? We know at Spurs he failed, but I'm just thinking of that side of things. I think both candidates are trash. The bar is low. Yeah, I mean, if it's a case of it's only him or Arteta, it's like it should never be that. You know what I mean? But like I said, I want a manager that's won shit before and has been to a Champions League final bare minimum. Would you take Unai Emery back? Me personally, I wouldn't. I'm not really a fan of returns. I'm not a fan of returns. Realistically, if I'd have took Nuno over Arteta, if Nuno was the only option, it would make sense taking Emery over Arteta. But obviously, because he's been here, it trumps that. You know what I mean? If he hadn't been here before, we would just think of, oh well, he's doing a good job at Aston Villa. Arsenal's a bigger club, so come here. She ain't black. Candy's got the receipts. Yeah, well, see, this wasn't the channel I'd talk about that on, right? But she ain't. But she's being tossed around as if she is, and she's never identified that prior to running for presidency. She knew what she was doing, and I'm glad she didn't get it. Yeah, as for Trump and Kamala, both are poor. Can't stand either of them. America doomed either way. Will people have short memories because of politics? We looked at Jamie Jameson. I'm fuming Edo is going to be the new CEO of Arsenal. Wait a minute. Was that a typo? Edo's left. Edo's left. Edo's bye-bye. I mean, I think it's Forest that he might be going to. I think. Cole Palmer looks like he's good. Everyone fails at Spurs. That Tin Pot Football Club not built to win football. Club Conte Mourinho also failed there. Yeah. Arteta would get my club relegated. Is that Liverpool? So Liverpool in it. I meant kind of names for Trump and Kamala, not Teta and Nuno. Wait. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it there for this match preview. This has been one of the longest match previews that turned into a reaction. It had me doing yet another reaction. Again! You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, I won't be doing no watch along or anything for the Chelsea game. But I'll be back for the match reaction to the Chelsea game. If some shit pops off and I need to do a reaction to something, then I'll be back before then. But otherwise, guys, I will see you in the next one. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. I might have to. But yeah, I'll be back for the match reaction anyway. I don't know if I'll do it live because next week I'm working really early. I'm back down in the Southwestern game. So and obviously we play at 4:30, and the game don't finish till like after 7. So I don't know if I'll be live for it. I don't know. Man, like Yorkshire League gonna. Nah. I don't think I'm gonna exceed 3 hours. I think 2 hours and whatever has been the most I've done. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna have to take something for me to be that long anyway. But anyways, I'll catch you guys. In fact, big up all you that came in. Big up to all you that came in. And yeah, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.